Sports Barn, celebrating our first anniversary with our tractor. Smooth, one of our new subscribers, was wondering, where's my tractor? Well, here it is. Here it is. It's just a little John Deere lawn tractor. It's not Handicapping Farmer that I ride around the back 40 with. But this is it. There are many tractors, but this one is mine. So I thought I'd ride it into the studio on my first anniversary just to show it to you. So here we are in the sports barn in the middle of the night on the 7th of January. I'm feeling all right. We had a winning night last night to bring our unbeaten streak to 3. I guess that's the American 3. I just saw Inglorious Bastards again. You know, that's what got, what's his name? I can't think of the actor. He was in some of the X-Men movies, got him killed in that movie because he used the wrong 3. Anyway, I digress. Thanks for being here. Everybody that wished me a happy anniversary, I appreciate that. Range and Smooth Trucking, Chuck Armstrong. We appreciate all the kind wishes on our anniversary. We're feeling, like I said, a little more positive tonight because we had a winning night. So here we are. I noted that we had a few more views normally than we normally get on sports videos. Often, you know, our sports videos pale in the one-off political videos, which is kind of fool's gold, because if you, all you gotta do is just beat the rest of the world to the punch with a radioactive word like Bobolinsky, and you know, an army comes running through the barn. But sports is where we want to be. We want to handicap college basketball, the NFL, college football, and baseball. That's where we want to be. So we're happy doing what we're doing. So we appreciate all the new people here watching our college basketball picks. Thanks for being here. So, you know, let's get to it, right? What happened last night is we had 6 wins and 4 losses. Started out with a bad game there. St. Joe's, St. Bonaventure's, never close. Well, I got to be more careful when I know I'm on the wrong end of a coaching mismatch, and this is definitely that. Mark Schmidt there at St. Bonaventure, he's one of the best coaches in the A-10, and Billy Lang's you know, well, he's winless, and he's a Brett Brown disciple, so you know, 2 strikes against you already, buddy. But that did not deter me, and we get now a well-deserved L. Despite my forgivings or misgivings, Virginia Tech played hard and got the cover, so that was a win. Stanford, they were played well against Chattanooga, get the cover. VCU fails in the late seconds there. They were up, they were up like 14 points with, you know, 5 minutes to play, and somehow failed to cover to the 6. So that was disappointing. You know, and unraveled in a bunch of turnovers and missed free throws. Disappointed. The Word coming through strong for us. Incarnate Word. New Orleans does enough. So 2-0 in the Southland. Sweet Home Alabama. That was the song by Leonard Skinner where he talks about the Southland. Again, I digress. The Big Ten, Michigan, Minnesota must just be a different team at home as opposed to away. Because that's a couple times now, Minnesota's just gotten crushed on the road, but they're tough at home. So we'll probably stick with that until Minnesota shows they're going to break that cycle. So Michigan, despite laying a pretty stiff 7.5, they were an easy winner. Creighton, I'm telling you, be aware of this team. They have all the hallmarks of being another Villanova to me. They can shoot like crazy. They're explosive. This Creighton team looks like they're a little more athletic than your normal Creighton team. Play a little better defense. Watch out for these guys. They get it done easily, beating Seton Hall by 30, 40. I mean, it was a crushing. Oklahoma not quite good enough against Baylor. Baylor perhaps better than we're giving them credit for. And then this game sucked. Air Force. I mean, they played like shit. Despite that, they're right there at the end. They have 2 chances to score on the last possession to get the cover, and they couldn't do it. Just 2 missed threes, and that was it. We lose. They lost by 19. We were getting 18 and a half. Some of you people probably pushed. I lost because I got the early line. Disappointed. So we could have done better, but we will settle for 6-4 here in the barn. It occurred to me why we have more viewers right now than perhaps we did in December. I guess everybody's back to, well, work. You know, you're not actually at work, are you? You're sitting in your office, your home office or whatever, and you're supposed to be working, and you're supposed to be on a Zoom call, but, you know, so you got the Zoom call up there. I can see Chad from Albany right now. He's got the Zoom call up there with the lieutenant governor, and then here on his phone, he's kind of looking down, watching some guy in a barn ride a tractor around. So I'm okay with that. You know, whatever you guys got to do to get through the day. If you want to watch Big E and the Sports Barn videos at work, I'm not going to stop you. In fact, I encourage you to do that. In fact, I would tell your friends to do that. I definitely would tell your friends to do that. So what else do we got here then? Let's see. Stage is a little more crowded with the giant tractor here. Our top play here is Oregon. We like them. They've been at home for a while now, and I think they're playing about as well as Altman can get them to play. We like him as a coach. Going to Colorado, they're okay. We think Oregon's better. We're catching 2.5. I think that's some decent value there. That's our top play. 2 stars there. This is an afternoon game. You know, they're playing this at like 3 in the afternoon out there. So that's kind of weird. You know, anything weird like that, we think advantages the visitor. And I have no idea why I said that. But that's kind of how I feel. I think that when you're at home, you like your routine. And if anything gets you out of that routine, is bad for you. Montana State, we're going to say they're going to sneak into northern Colorado and getting 3.5. That's a play. 1 star there in the Big Sky. Okay, big TV game. Gonzaga, the #1 team in the country. 17.5-point favorites at home against BYU. We're going to lay it. We're going to lay it and see what happens. Gonzaga has an incredible home record. No fans, of course. So I don't know if that's going to hurt them. I just think they're going to do what they always do, fans or no fans. Play well at home. This game's on TV, and I think Gonzaga is going to want to really show well on national television where they're not off and on, frankly. You know, when it comes around to tournament time, you can say, all right, I've seen Duke 18 times. I've seen North Carolina 20 times. I've seen Michigan State 17 times. I've seen Illinois 15 times. I've seen Gonzaga 4 times. You know, you just don't get to see them. And you particularly don't get to see them against any kind of competition because they're in the West Coast Conference. So this is a game, I think, that the Gonzaga team, which might be the best Gonzaga team they've ever had out there. I mean, if they're ever going to win the title, this is the year. I would think that these guys are motivated to say, this is our showcase. Let's go out there and kick some ass. And I think that's what's going to happen. Gonzaga is a high-scoring team. So I wouldn't be all that scared about the 17. You know, this game could be an NBA score. You know, this could be Gonzaga 120, BYU 100. So lay the 17 and a half. Take the #1 team in the country. That's what we're doing there, 1 star. This is a job-saving game for Hopkins at Washington. He's on his way out. He's had a terrible run of it out there. But this might be a chance, a soft game for him to possibly save his ass. He's catching 10 at Stanford. He desperately needs his team to play better. If they're ever going to play better, this is the spot. So we're going to take him. Catching 10 on the road, 1 star. And then we got Illinois here, getting laying 7 at Northwestern. I think this is just kind of, we're just kind of saying, look, Illinois is just more athletic than Northwestern. They're going to run, they're going to jump, they're going to swoop, they're going to dunk, they're going to shoot 3-pointers. Northwestern, we don't think they're as deep as Illinois. Illinois is going to run them down, they're going to wear them out. And it'll kind of be, hopefully, like this Kansas-TCU game was the other night, where you got the smart, semi-athletic kids versus, you know, the NBA kids. And the smart athletic kids, yeah, they're going to do their little smart athletic, you know, sneaky little tricks and play good defense and what have you. You know, good defense against certain teams. But then, you know, when teams like Illinois and Kansas, you're playing them, sometimes they just jump over your good defense and dunk on you. And what are you going to do about that? So that's what we're playing there. 1 star with Illinois. So our top play is Oregon, but Illinois, Montana State, Gonzaga, and Washington. Those 5. So that's what we have here in the middle of the night here in the sports barn. Get a good screenshot here so I can use that as my thumbnail. Maybe I should like stand on the train. Am I out of the picture? Now I'm probably out of the picture, I guess. But that's what we like to do here. Have some fun in the sports barn. It's more fun to goof around when you win. You feel like an idiot when you're losing. So we better goof around while we can. And we're going to have more videos for you coming up. The NFL, 6 playoff games this weekend. We'll have that for you. I don't know. We'll try to have that done by close of business, or I don't even know what close of business means in the sports barn, since we're in the middle of the night out here. Sometime Friday, you know. Hope to have it done sometime Friday. Have the NFL picks done for you. I don't know if it'll get another video tomorrow or not. You know, you know, 7th day is rest, right? And I don't know when that'll be, but anyway, thanks for everyone that's here. We appreciate it more than you know. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's an OSHA violation. And hit the like button. That makes us a better handicapper. If you really like this stuff, hit subscribe or tell your friends. So we're going to do our best to get some more college basketball W's on the board for you. So from me to you, good farming, good weather. Let's have a good rainfall. We'll get some good college basketball in there too. And good night.